My two assigned ethical theories are utilitarianism and virtue ethics. Utilitarianism can be described as a version of consequentialism. Utilitarians believe that individuals should make decisions based on the consequences that those decisions may produce. They feel that they have an obligation to maximize net pleasure. In other words, if a decision that is to be made will have a consequence of net pleasure being maximized, then utilitarians' moral obligations will be fulfilled. Overall, they believe that individuals must always do whatever will maximize net pleasure, even if that means lowering your own pleasure in order to do so. Virtue ethics can be described as an ethical theory that focuses on an individual's character. Virtue ethicists believe that forming a good character will allow us to have a good life as well. Virtue ethicists believe that all individuals should strive towards all virtues and avoid all kinds of vices in order to live the most satisfying life possible. Wisdom is thought to be the most valued virtue due to the fact that sometimes it's difficult to decide perhaps how to react to a situation if various options involve virtues, but it is not clear as to which exactly would be the best. That's why wisdom is one of the most valued. When applying the ethical theory of utilitarianism to student debt, one has much to think about. Students often seek an education in the first place and take on loads of student debt simply due to the desire to obtain a career that is rewarding. Students who choose the path of student debt believe that acquiring a successful career in the future will be worth the huge pile of student debt that has accumulated throughout the individual's years spent in college. Therefore, they make the decision because they believe that the consequence of acquiring student debt will be having a rewarding career that will have the potential to maximize net pleasure. By getting an education, individuals expect to either contribute to or maintain a family one day, or possibly even have a positive impact on an entire community, depending on the career path that was chosen. Otherwise, if they were just to acquire a job that just pays minimum wage right out of high school and not attend college, they wouldn't be maximizing net pleasure. When applying the ethical theory of virtue ethics to student debt as well, it is easy to see that the two are directly related. Individuals often choose to pursue a career that requires loads of student debt to accumulate, due to the fact that they believe it will make them become someone important. They choose this path because they believe that the large amount of debt is worth developing their character and further developing their virtues. Depending on the community, individuals are often seen as inferior if they choose to not pursue a college career. Virtue ethicists would say that choosing to endure student debt in order to acquire a degree will allow for the best life possible, because your virtues and character in general would have been strengthened along the way.